Located in central Kentucky, the land of bourbon, horses, and history, the historic city of Springfield is part of the Kentucky Lincoln Heritage Trail, and it's the ancestral home of Abraham Lincoln's family. We're super excited to have our friend Stephanie McMillin, the executive director of the Springfield Tourism Commission, join us back on Big Blend Radio today. And she's going to talk about some of the upcoming film, theater, and music events happening this summer and fall. And of course, that means we need to learn more about what's happening in summer and fall, because I know they're always having festivals out there, and there's always bourbon. And Nancy, I know you're excited to go visit the Bourbon Trail later this year.
Yeah, and I want to see some of those beautiful horses too.
Yeah, we want to go giddy up on the Bourbon Trail.
I want to play with them.
I know. So how you doing, Miss Stephanie Bourbon Queen?
Oh, I'm so happy to be back on your show.
Hey,
Cool.
It's always fun chatting with you. And, you know, I've been reading a travel book. Paul Theroux is one of the top travel writers. You know, he's up there kind of like Anthony Bourdain in a way of what he does. And he did a trip across the South. He feels like it's the last authentic destination for travelers. And I thought of you because he was talking about taking the Lincoln Highway, the Lincoln Heritage Trail, and apparently this was the very first road up in that area where people crossed the country. And it went right through your town.
How about that?
Yeah. So I just wanted you to know that. Yeah. And
Oh,
today,
that's awesome.
today we're in Florence, Colorado when we record this. And this is also part of the Trans-America Bicycle Trail. And isn't that what goes through? So we could just follow the bicycle trail to you.
We have so many people that go through Springfield just because they're on that particular bike trail, and they don't come from just the U.S. We meet people from all over the world.
Wow.
Last year we had people from Tibet, Australia, Austria,
Wow.
you name it, and then also from Uruguay. I
Ooh.
learned I was pronouncing Uruguay wrong, so
Yeah.
now I pronounce it Uruguay. But
Wow.
we just get such a huge diversity of bicyclists that come through here. They love to stop in Springfield. We have a nice welcoming welcome center, and people on the street are just very friendly, and it's just a crazy thing that a bicycle trail would bring people from all over the world together.
I think it's fantastic, and it's healthy.
Awesome.
You know, we have our friend Jim Ostick who cycled the entire circumference of America, and he walked across America. And he has a Facebook group just for bicycle racks. So when we get to Springfield, I'm going to be out, you know, looking for bicycle racks, because he's looking for, no one's put anything for Kentucky in there. I think I need to invite you to the group. You need to go post some bicycle.
Oh, we're going to have to remedy that.
Yeah. Maybe we should try and ride a bicycle when we come up. That would be
Oh
fun.
boy.
Can we do that on the Bourbon Trail?
I'll ride a horse.
Do you want 2 wheels or 3 or
3,
4?
4, 5. I think we're going to do better floating down the river, man. How's your river doing this summer? Isn't the beach?
Oh, it's great. It's great. In fact, we just had a meeting to discuss signage because so many people are coming. I guess the sports just really exploded, and we're seeing license plates that we just don't normally see around here. So floating down the river has been really popular.
That's awesome to hear. And it's neat to see, Springfield on the map in regards to tourism. Do you think the arts play a role in bringing visitors from out of the area? I know you're the county seat in Washington County, but it's, when you think about it, I know you've been doing these film festivals. In fact, the day this airs, July 5th, kicks off from July 5th through 7th is the Springfield Hollywood South Film Festival. And then you have another one. This is all with James Bond III, October 11th through 13th. Another one, that's the Horror Festival, film festival. But you did these last year and before. So do you think these are bringing people into Springfield?
Oh, definitely. Just let's take the film festival that's coming up this weekend. We have 47 countries represented.
Wow.
that have put in movies into our film festivals that have accepted film products. And so it's just mind-boggling because we are a town of 2,500, give or take, and we don't normally see that kind of traffic. So the arts definitely bring people in. Now, the theater, that brings in people regionally, and it's just been great for our community. But the film festival has really put us on the filmmakers map. So 47 countries roughly is 1/4 of the world's population. I mean, of the world's countries.
That's amazing.
It is, and we are honored that they are looking right at Springfield. Like, this is where they want to be. This is where they want to showcase and debut their films. So we're really honored to host this film festival.
That is awesome. And then I want to be the October one. I think Nancy and I are going to have to come back because that's the horror edition. And
yeah, I like
cool. That. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to also have a car show with it, and then we're having a mob dance right out on the street, on Main Street, to do the Thriller dance, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh, man, that's funny.
That is awesome. And then let's talk about the theater, because the theater, I mean, you've also got the Kentucky, Mid-Kentucky Arts. We've got all the concerts and music. But I also see that the season kicks back up for the theater, the Central Kentucky Theater, and that's September 13th through 22nd. It kicks off with the Dixie Swim Club. So we got bicycles, swimming, mob dances. This is good. This is cool.
We're a fun little place to be.
Yeah, yeah. And then West Side Story. This is a high school edition. So this is your youth company doing it in November 8th through 17th.
Yes, and I cannot wait to see what the set's going to look like. We have the best crew of volunteers, and they build sets that are phenomenal. And I can't wait for West Side Story. And something else that it's going to come up. It's the last one. It's Frozen. I can't wait to see that. Actually, we have a super good theater lineup this year, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see everything, how, rehearsals are going to go and how the sets are going to be. This past year, we have set a record for sold out attendances, and I'm looking forward to doing the same in the 19 and 20 season.
Wow. So this is really becoming a place of the arts, Springfield. Is a place to celebrate.
It really is. And it's a community effort. And, before a lot of the small town thinking was just, well, we can only do so much and we can just drive somewhere else to go see something. But people have taken a real interest and put in real heart and effort. And you can see how it has affected tourism, how it's really kind of broadened the minds of our locals.
I love that.
It's cool, and I think it brings in the right kind of visitors too.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely. We love it. We love it, and just to be able to talk to somebody from around the world or across the country is amazing. Just the similarities and the connections that you make, and it's really good for people coming in. It's good for people living here.
And look at the connection you have with Glenn Burroughs over in England, with, the Abraham Lincoln ancestry line, between you having, Abraham Lincoln's family, his parents getting married there, and you have the marriage certificate. And then Glenn over in England, you guys working together to create this awesome, Sister City Trail program with him over in England with Swanton, Morley, and Norwich. I think that's exciting too. So it's just going to get bigger.
As it gets bigger, it seems like the world gets smaller.
Yeah.
Like we are so connected.
I love that.
Awesome.
Well, I know. And we get to finally come out and see you. So that's even better. That's even, that's the ultimate connection now, Stephanie.
That really is. We have taken this literally from coast to coast.
I know, right? I know. So in July 28th, you have the Manton Music Jam. I know we've talked about this even last year. Is this a major annual event and just kind of down the road from you?
Just down the road. Make sure you stop by the Opera House for good directions, because it is so far out in the boonies that there's no GPS. Nobody's cell phone works down there. We're trying to get that taken care of, but it almost adds to the charm. And if you could think of a tiny little country music Coachella, that is what the Manton Music Festival is. It has just exploded, and if you don't get there early, you're going to be walking literally a country mile. So what it is there's a church, and they have erected a cute little stage. It looks like the front of a country store, and it's completely in the shade of these really old pecan trees. They're the most massive pecan trees you've ever seen, and you bring some chairs or a blanket. And used to, the church would just fix some chili, and you would go out there to eat some chili and listen to some music. Well, now every food truck in the state is there practically, and you can still bring your own food and drinks and blanket, and just make a day of it. Come to relax and socialize with your friends, listen to some good music, and eat some really good food. I'm looking forward to the truck that has the fried catfish.
Oh, fried catfish. Oh yeah, catfish are jumping. It's summer. It's summertime. That's awesome. So the food truck thing. So that's the thing. Kentucky has its own, food like every state has. So catfish seems to be, that's a big Kentucky thing, and any other kind of specialties that people who've never been to Kentucky can think of trying out from these food trucks.
Oh yeah, we love our chili, barbecue, catfish. Really, country food is what people love around here. Yeah, we like our little, international type foods once in a while, but for the most part, like with all of our festivals and food trucks, we want that good, sturdy Southern cooking.
And bourbon slushies and peapaw tea.
That's right.
Well, come on. What's not to love about this area?
I know. So now I see on your schedule that August 2nd, you have the 16th African American Heritage Festival. Now I'm thinking good music there too.
Oh, we have great music. And this year, the theme is we are honoring our local African American men. And some of them I graduated with.
Oh,
so
wow.
What they're doing, they're doing interviews as we speak, and the videos will be out there for you to look at, and I'll send you the link later. They're going to be some printed material, and we're just showing people, we're honoring the ones that have gone out into the world and made something of themselves and made an impact. And also to bring it back and to show not just African American kids, but all kids, that if you put your mind to something and you work hard, you can do it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Now, the Kentucky State Fair, that's August 15th through 25th. Is that near you guys? I mean, obviously, you're part of Kentucky and you're bourbon country, so I know you've got to have a place in that as well.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's only about 45 minutes away. And Kentucky has the country's largest indoor state fair. And there's a lot of it that goes outside, but inside, I mean, where's the last time you saw where you can, show sheep and pigs and cows and everything from the farm, and have your farm exhibits, and it's all indoors, while outside it's hot and humid, inside it's nicely AC'd. And that's where my booth is going to be, on the inside. Thank you.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake. Oh, they have fried burgers.
What?
Oh my God! So they take Krispy Kreme donuts and they use them for the bun, and then they deep fry the whole thing.
Oh my God!
It sounds crazy. Crazy, but it's good.
And if you put bacon in it.
Wow.
Yeah, bacon. Oh, and my favorite is a giant steak on a stick, and it's fabulous. And the turkey legs.
Steak on a stick?
With a turkey leg?
Steak. And the giant turkey legs, they're just like the ones you get at Disneyland, except I swear they're bigger and juicier. They're so good.
Oh my gosh. And candy cotton, or how do you, cotton candy, whatever you call
Cotton candy, yes.
Corn dogs.
And, you can find us in the Pride of the Counties venue, and it showcases the majority of the Kentucky counties. You go and get information on what to do and the history and where to stay. And because we are in the oldest county in the Commonwealth, named for the first president, Washington, people have a really strong connection to Washington County. And I love sitting at that booth and talking to people who just want to tell me stories about where they went to school or visited relatives, and it all just seems to point back to Washington County, and I couldn't be more proud.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is awesome. Now, we keep talking about food and music. I was looking forward into October that you have, if we're going back into the bourbon country, October 4th through 5th, you have the 11th annual Jim Beam BBQ Championship Cook-Off. Now, that sounds like fun.
Okay, that is in conjunction with the Sorghum Festival, and which has been going on for 50 plus years. And so the Jim Beam BBQ Championship Cook-Off, that is a serious event. You do not want to mess with these barbecuers because they are in a championship and you can watch them. This is not where you go and taste barbecue all over the place. This is a real bona fide cook-off.
Wow.
So we're very proud that Jim Beam keeps it in Washington County.
Oh, wow. And then do you have music and stuff like that during these festivals?
We do. And we have several acts, and we also have sort of like a not a reality show, but, like The Voice. So we have, it'll be 4 different venues, and people get to vote on who is the best singing act. And then on Saturday night, the winner, that's why I can't announce who it is, because I don't know who it is. The winner will be singing in Springfield.
Oh, see?
Nice.
See, so, and then the Sorghum Festival, that's kind of like goes to your agricultural roots, doesn't it?
It does. It was one of the first products made here agriculturally because it's so quick and easy. Sorghum is really a type of grass. If you think about cane sugar, that's the same process. And what we get is really just think of like a molasses, like a super thick honey.
Yum. That sounds good.
Something that you could do with bourbon. Add bourbon.
Yeah, put it with bourbon and make it into a barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
Yum.
They have that around here, and it is heaven. I love it.
Uh-oh. This sounds like a party, man. Now, the Bourbon Chase, that's October 18th. The Bourbon Chase, what's going on with that? You have to run for your drink.
Yes, it's a 200-mile run, and you literally go from distillery to distillery, and you just run your little legs off. And they have teams, so you don't actually run the whole entire 200 miles, but they've got wagons, they've got vans, and they pick you up once you're done with your leg of the race, but you go from distillery to distillery. I mean, what do you expect? It's Kentucky.
Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Wow. Sounds like a good summer and fall season. And everyone, you can go to visit springfieldky.com to keep up with all the events and happenings and to check out the region. And filmmakers, you should definitely check it out. With all these films, I mean, so people can enter, their film into these films, right?
Yes, if you just look up Hollywood South Filmfestivals.com or James Bond III, you will find where to enter your product, and they are actively taking submissions now for the other film festivals. So the Horror Film Festival in October, December has the Christian Film Festival, and March is the TV and new media. So that means all the streaming stuff from like Netflix and Hulu.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? That's super fun. So everyone, again, visit springfieldky.com. And thank you so much, Stephanie, Miss Bourbon Queen. We'll see you for Peapod Tea and Bourbon Slushy soon.
Yes, I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Cool.